So I guess one of my next questions would be, do you think that this approach has had an impact on preventing things like relapse among people who are in your programs or receiving the services in the way that you're providing them? And I don't know if you've ever looked at any kinds of comparisons and results with your programs and others or not, but just kind of would be interested in just your take on how this approach has had an impact on mitigating some of that, relapsing aspect of it.
Definitely. So we find it's very successful. There is a lot of, medical data showing that people that, exercise and have a routine and have the natural health effects that come along with it mitigates not only like relapse rates or things like that, but it mitigates health risk in general, whether it's cardiovascular risk, stroke risk, whatever that might be. So yes, it's helpful in the substance use industry, but like you said, we're trying to help people get past their addiction and to be healthy mentally and physically. So that's kind of what we try to instill in people. And actually, I work with a facility here in Florida, and it's pretty cool to see because they have multiple sites. So one site, it's inpatient. They don't have a gym. They don't have anything really. They'll take people, they'll take them on walks. They'll do like yoga, meditation, alternate therapies. But the other site has a full on gym with, they have people come in, they have them run classes with the clients, and it's really cool to see how everyone partakes, right? So if you have 50 people in a room, not every single person is going to want to do like workouts. Maybe they haven't worked out in their life before, but we still make them partake. And if you're not going to work out, at least show up and show support and be a part of the community and interact and learn how to support others and what they're doing. So it kind of teaches different things like that we're trying to hit on. But between the two sites, the site that actually has the gym and incorporates more of the exercise and the wellness and the more of the holistic approach has the longer length of stay of the two. And then, we get a lot of feedback after people leave that, hey, I'm a year sober now, and I really took to everything that you guys taught us and helping me create like a lifestyle change. Being able to learn how to make a routine. I know that sounds like pretty simple, but people with addiction don't have routine. Their life is chaos, right? It's just constant go, 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 go. There's no, and even people who work in our field probably suffer the same thing. So routine seems so minuscule probably to a lot of people, but it's really important for people at the end of the day. So it's really cool to see.
Yeah, I think it's probably even beyond the substance use treatment service recipients that with the routine thing. I mean, one of the things I find with working with people and just like with health and fitness and establishing, habits and like I think, well, what I see with people is kind of like this trying to conquer all of it in one day kind of a thing, like trying to take on all of this change at once. And I'm going to eat better and exercise and drink just water and you can stop drinking and all this stuff. And it's like, it's overwhelming. And then usually you're kind of almost setting yourself up to fail in a way because you're trying to make too many changes at once versus, these kind of building these small changes over time. So it's like that whole behavior change process and helping people with those. I mean, it does seem very like, maybe straightforward or simple, but I think a lot of people kind of, in different ways, maybe kind of struggle with it to an extent. So I think it's very powerful to integrate that in the addiction treatment space and part of those programs in particular. So they have that foundation and they kind of know how to like manage that process for themselves.